to infinity and beyond. Let's talk about beyond. Let's talk about the infamous spork, the commonly used utensil that has been in common places, such as lunchrooms, cafeterias, cafes, picnics, and family festivities all over the world. Let's take a little look at the history of the spork. So, in an article that I found called Who Invented the Spork from Science How Stuff Works, it states that sporks has been around since prehistoric time. The article goes on to state that it had a two-tine fork that they would use in ancient Greece and ancient Rome to cook with. Combining the two implements took a little longer. It took a few more centuries in Victorian times. In Victorian times, you could find an ice cream fork that looked a little similar to our common day spork. In 1874, the article mentions also that the first U.S. patent was awarded to Samuel W. Francis for a utensil with a handle and a spoon-like ended, outfitted with a knife edge and fork tines. But in 1970, the revolutionary utensil had gained a U.S. patent awarded to Van Brode, a milling company that was officially given the term that was tied to their design. Shortly thereafter, Kentucky Fried Chicken became the first to offer this plastic spork with its meals. From there, the spork fame exploded. A statement on YouTube video that I found called Disposable Sporks 50-pack White Plastic Sporks BPA free, child safe, 2-in-1 utensils, heavyweight, mentioned this catchy phrase: skip the dishes. Forget about doing the dishes. Our white plastic cutlery makes it easy to clean up after festivities. And that is true. Also, in the 2023 Washington Post, an article called The Political Demographics Divides in Kitchen Tools, Ownership and More reported that sporks are used overall 35% adults of U.S. citizens. The breakdown of the use of sporks may surprise you. The gender they found had 38% males and 31% females. The age differences that they found for this famous spork to be used was really surprising as well. Ages 18 to 29 was 58%. 30 to age 44 was 41%. Age 45 to 64 was 22%. And over the age of 65, they found that 25% of U.S. citizens would use this spork. I'm sure that if they reported anything under the age of 18, they would find a much larger number. I currently am an assistant teacher at a local elementary school, and there I see daily the infamous spork is being used. The students stand in line and they gather up their food that they have chosen. And what cutlery do they choose? Nothing else except for that infamous spork. So you guessed it, the infamous spork goes way longer without the notoriety that it needs. Not only has the infamous spork become a household name for cutlery, and it has historical value throughout our history, but it's also made its way to the big screen. In the movie The Toy Story 4, even though the character has rather low importance in the movie, the question then remains, will Buzz Lightyear take this spork to infinity and beyond? That's the question. So I hope that you've enjoyed my speech today, and I hope that you'll go out and buy a whole new package of the infamous spork. Thank you so much.